we've got some important news if you're an owner of Nintendo 3DS or just thinking of becoming one. And really, if you're neither one yet, what's wrong with you?
What up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog.
Welcome to our game store.
Yeah, welcome to today's vlog. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this?
It's a disgusting Super Nintendo. Look at that.
Looks good.
The top half better than the bottom half, but
I don't like all these little cracks. Oh,
well,
gotcha. All I did was touch it.
yeah, it's a little brittle.
Oh, break out the super glue.
Yep.
Look at all the stuff happening.
Yeah, we're doing stuff. Getting things done. Yeah.
What's in there?
Poopy?
Get it. Get it.
That's some weird poop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some more in there. Hold on. There's still more poop.
Disgusting!
Kyle,
Cooper.
what is that?
What?
What is that right there?
That is old school RuneScape. On my phone.
At work.
Yeah. I gotta get 99 wood cutting somehow.
When I had to go to school, I bought it 5
Good.
I have never bought it, so.
So many trades today, guys. And this is only the first clip. There will probably be another one. We're going to start over here. And I will say some of this stuff came from our Venezuelan package that we got before PRGE. We just didn't have a chance to get it into the system right away. So not everything here was actually traded in today, but it's all new to the inventory today. We have a couple empty boxes here. Then we have some really, really good Super Nintendo games. Mega Man 7, Demon's Crest. Lots of other good stuff in here. Mario World, gotta have it. And then we have the Super Mario All-Stars and Super Mario World combo cart. The reason this is pretty special is because this has Mario All-Stars in it, which is Mario Bros. 1, 2, 3, and then the Japanese version of 2. And then it also has Mario World. So you get 5 games in one. And this was only released as a pack-in title with a console. So this comes with a manual, but it never originally came with its own box like these. So if you want to get it complete, technically you have to get the whole console bundle, but there are custom boxes out there you can get. I've got one myself. We have Gemfire here and the manual for it, and then also another Super Nintendo manual. Couple Genesis cartridges here, and then one complete one. One Switch game, Stardew. We have a couple PS2 games. I think Kyle was gonna take that one home. We have a couple Xbox titles, and then we have some Xbox One games. A couple games in here, like this one we've never had before, I know for sure. One PSP game as well. A couple PS4 games, nothing too special. Then we have some PS3 games. One of them in here, this Injustice, is a PAL import. And then we have Skies of Arcadia for the Dreamcast. This is one that came from Venezuela, this came from a different place. We got it before PRG, just didn't have a chance to enter it, but this game is incredible. It was also released as a port to the GameCube, which is the version that I played, but very, very good. Very, very good RPG. I like this one quite a bit. And First 4 Figures released a couple statues for it. I missed out on the first one, so I didn't want to buy the second one, because the first one was of Vi, as the character there. They did one of her as well, I can't remember her name, but really, really awesome statues and really, really awesome game. Then we have some Wii U games here. Mostly just kind of filler, but there's some cool stuff. And then the rest of them are down here. And the last game I wanted to talk about is Zombie U. So this is a launch title for the Wii U made by Ubisoft, and originally this was supposed to be a spin-off of the Rayman Raving Rabbids franchise, if you could believe that. It was going to be called something crazy like killer something from outer space, like not Killer Clowns, but I can't remember the exact title they were going with, but it was supposed to be like a really fast-paced first-person shooter with a bunch of like little enemies and stuff. And then I guess partway through they decided to change it to Zombie U because they realized that the gamepad, which they use heavily in this game, is better suited for slower gameplay. So a fast-paced first-person shooter wasn't ideal for what they were trying to build, so they kind of changed gears and made it a zombie game instead. This game was re-released as just Zombie for the Xbox One, PS4, and PC, I believe, but that was later than this. So if you want to play the original one, this is the one here. And also in that port, in the re-release, they removed all of the multiplayer stuff. But overall, some pretty cool stuff in here. I'm very happy with the trade-ins from today and the stuff that wasn't traded in today, but there they are. Is it, Adam? Is it? He doesn't know. He thinks he knows, but he doesn't know. Nope. Ariel knows.
Knows what?
You know,
Yeah, I do.
but Adam doesn't know.
You want to know more? It's this way. You gotta look over your shoulder.
Leave a like.
We sold some Nintendo Power magazines in the store today. Hopefully there's still some left by the time the website goes back up. Or else, I know you guys are gonna be mad. What's these?
It's thumbnail time.
Whose turn is it?
Cows.
Kyle for the thumb.
Doesn't he play Runescape?
Not again, Kyle.
What?
Oh my god. What level are you in woodcutting?
97 out of 99.
How many hours left?
Like, I don't know, 20 something.
That's only like a few work days.
Yeah. I'll be 99 in no time.
Okay.
We have a ton more awesome trade-ins for you guys. We'll start over here with some PS1. A lot of Spyro and Crash here. Some other good ones. Tenchu 2. Grand Theft Auto. We got some NES games. Pretty decent ones here as well. Let me know in the comments what NES games do you like. That's going to be the last system I end up collecting for, and so it'd be cool to know what some good games are. Pretty beautiful copy of Legend of Zelda here. Not too much wear on the front, very shiny, a little bit of wear on the back and kind of on the top there. Also comes with the manual, which has some creasing on the back, but the front doesn't look too bad, considering the age. F-Zero, some PS4 and Wii. This one comes with a free movie ticket. Probably not in there, actually. Some PS2. Whoa. Rule of Rose. This was traded back into us. This is a disc-only copy, obviously, but the person was done with it and traded it back in. Pretty cool. This is a survival horror game set in the 1930s, and it's more of a psychological horror game. Haven't played it myself, but it does seem interesting, and I'm sure it's pretty good with how the price is. Not all expensive games are good, but I've heard good things about this one. There's some cheaper titles we got in. Some good stuff in there. Sonic and Spyro and Crash and Sly Cooper. More PS2, Xbox One. Earlier we got some good Xbox One games. These ones look more generic, but it's okay. 3DS. This is a good 3DS collection traded in. It was from the same person who did Rule of Rose. A lot of $70 games here. I might end up selling my copy of this because I have it as well, but I don't think I'll ever play it because I don't really care about it. We got a Rocket Slime here. I wanted to mention this one real quick because this is actually the second game in the series. The first one is on GBA. Has really good graphics as well. Both of them do. But yeah, this is the second game, and the GBA one only released in Japan. And there's also a third game on the 3DS, which is also only available in Japan. So pretty interesting. It doesn't really require English to play, so if you can import it and play it on your system. I've heard lots of good things. I played the first one myself, and it's pretty fun. I do want to go back and play more of it, but yeah, so I want to mention that because a lot of people might not know about that. Some good Game Boy games as well here. This one is a WarioWare Mega Mix. We don't see that one too often too. This one, whenever I do see it, its label's always torn up for some reason. We got some PS Vita stuff here. Again, some expensive ones. Danganronpa, however the heck you say it. Odin Sphere. This one actually went down a little bit, I think. And this Game Boy Micro, I just want to mention real quick, because a lot of people might not know about the Micro. This guy released in 2005, which was 1 year after the Nintendo DS released. And the DS had backwards compatibility with Game Boy Advance games, and this doesn't play Game Boy or Game Boy Color like the DS. So it's a really interesting release, and that's probably why it flopped so much, and hence the reason why they're all so expensive. They are much more common in Japan, but way harder to find here. And to round off, well, hold on. I'll make sure I show you everything. Some loose DS 3DS. A very nice copy of Sonic Adventure, which this particular customer, he works at GameStop, and he actually got this at GameStop this year. I think he paid like $16 for it, which is kind of cool. That's the perk you get for working at GameStop in 2022. Is you can snag all the good retro stuff. And then some movies to round out this awesome trade segment. Some really good stuff in here. Pretty much all Blu-ray as well. And that's all, folks.
Alright guys, for the question of the day, this was a suggestion from someone. I'm sorry, I can't remember who. This was a few videos ago. But we want to know, what is a game that you started playing and then you just couldn't stop? And the person who commented, their answer was, I think, Dragon Quest XI. They said that they would basically go to work, get home, and then play until bedtime. And they just did that like every day. So that's kind of what we're thinking when we mean like you couldn't stop playing. For me, it's Dragon Quest Builders 1 and 2. And I have never been playing a game so much that like I wanted to play it on break at work, except for that one. I have a TV in the office, and I brought an extra Switch dock in there, and I was playing Dragon Quest while we were at the store. But it's just so addicting. The second one is so much better than the first one, but they're both really awesome.
I have extremely unhealthy gaming habits. But typically if it has a story, that's when I'm like I need to know the rest of it. AI Somnium was like that, and Phoenix Wright, and like the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, I was playing that recently. Everything that is story driven, I'm just like, I need the next bit now, I need to get to the end, and then by the time I get to the end, I'm like, how many hours was that? It felt like 2. So, yeah, go outside.
Alright, so I have 2. First is Elden Ring. I'm sure that's not a surprise to many of you, because I kind of went crazy about that for a while. And the other one is Rune Factory. Pretty much all of them, except for the 5th one. I started out with Rune Factory Frontier, and I played the hell out of that game. And then I found out about the DS ones, and I had a flash card at the time, so I downloaded all 3 of them, and I just went through each one, and I got really addicted. Yeah, but those are mine.
So my answer is Persona 4 Golden and Persona 5. Once I got used to the combat in either game and just got a little bit into the story, I got really hooked, and I just played it until I beat it. And those are like close to 100-hour games. And so every day after work, I would just go home and play it until I went to bed.
So mine would be Breath of the Wild. It's the reason I bought a Switch. My brother had it. I played 20 minutes of it. The next day, I bought the game and a Switch, and I was just hooked. Yeah.
Breath of the Wild 2 as well, like also, but I'm sure 2 will be the same thing. But also Enter the Gungeon, which I didn't think I would like, but it's really good. I have lots of hours in that. And then also another one I want to mention was Cadence of Hyrule, which I don't think enough people have played. It's made by a indie developer, but it's basically a rhythm-based Zelda game, and it's super fun. It's pretty short, and it's a really good one to speedrun as well. There's also new DLC added, which I haven't played yet, but yeah.
We'll add one more. I won't add one. Just Dead Cells. Okay, that's it. Okay, bye.
And Minecraft.
Oh,
And Minecraft.
I guess
for me,
Minecraft.
not for you.
But Dead Cells, yeah.
Yeah.